Good morning. How's everybody today? Namaste. Thank you for joining me for yoga on a Thursday morning. It looks like our weather may turn a little bit bad tomorrow here in St. Martin. We've got a little tropical wave or depression flowing through the area tomorrow and into the weekend. So I'm very happy to connect with you, and then I will see you on the other side of that next week. But for the time being, let's definitely turn inward, honor ourselves, and soothe ourselves, because I know there's a lot of stress and anxiety out there, and this is your time to connect, show up for yourself, connect inward with your true self, and do a little yoga, breathe deep, connect all those nerve endings, muscles, tendons, fibers, your fascia, get it all flowing, get it all, hi, good morning, how are you? Get it all flowing and just singing with joy and energy. Happy Thursday, nice to see you guys, I miss you so much. So, all right, I'm on my yoga mat, are you? Good, I hope so. Find yourself in a comfortable seated position. You can have your legs crossed in front of you, sort of lotus, half lotus, or you can have them in any position that works for you. So nice to have you guys with me today. So I thought I would do a top to bottom yoga, starting with the top of the head. So let's stretch it tall, let your spine elongate, relax your shoulders and arms. Close the eyes and just focus on your breath for a minute, but every time you inhale, try to sit just a little bit taller. Now, some people have a tendency to reach up with their chin. I want you to reach up with the tip top of your head, the fontanelle, as Inez used to say. So lift it up and let the shoulders and the tissues of the chest and back sort of just shift downward as the spine and the heart and the sternum and the top of the head elevate and elongate. Close the eyes and just breathe for a moment. Find gratitude in your heart, gratitude for this day, this moment, and your life, your healthy body. As healthy as it is, could be healthier, could be worse. Either way, gratitude is where you must find yourself, standing in your truth, or in this case, sitting in your truth. Keep that elongation through the spine as we start to do a little bit of face yoga this morning. So we're going to scrunch up the face tight, close the eyes tight, close the mouth tight, scrunch everything up tight, and breathe in. Once your lungs are all the way full, it's like a silent scream. Expand the face outward and stick the tongue out, exhale. Eyes get wide. Mouth gets wide, silent scream. Exhale, relax. Get ready to inhale. Scrunch everything up. And open it wide. But keep it going. I know it looks funny, that's okay. Beautiful, relax. Let's round the back and drop the head forward. Just be calm. Soothe yourself with deep breath. The head can hang forward. Let your neck relax. Take 2 or 3 more breaths as you just relax with your head hanging forward, your back rounded, your shoulders slumped. You're sitting soft, letting gravity take control of every part of the body, and just feel the balance of the body's structure as you relax and sit soft. Okay, no music today, I don't know why. So we're going to just let the head drift up again, let the shoulders sink down, and tilt the head over gently to one side, as if the ear wants to come down to meet the shoulder. Don't send the shoulder up. Keep both shoulders down and relaxed. Tilting the head over, bring it up as you inhale. Exhale at the top, inhale at the top, and exhale down the other way, letting the head tilt. Don't worry if your head doesn't tilt very far. Mine doesn't tilt very far. That's fine. Inhale up, exhale at the top, and then drift down as you exhale the last time. Down, bring it up, inhale, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep both shoulders relaxed. 3 more times on each side. 2 more times on each side. Inhale up, exhale down. And last time, inhale up, exhale down. Beautiful. So just take that face and look over your left shoulder. Bring it back in front, facing forward, and look over your right shoulder. Find your full range of motion. I've got my hands in prayer pose. So you just have that sense of sacredness, of honoring yourself. Breathe as you move, and move as you breathe. Slow and complete. Three more times each side. And when you're ready, come back in front. And let's lift those prayer hands up. Breathe in, stretch it up. Exhale, bring it down, right to the heart. Keeping the back straight, bow the head, looking down at your hands, your fingertips. Inhale, bring it up, stretch it up. Exhale, bring it down. And one more time, reaching up, breathing in. Keep those hands reaching up, stretching up. Perhaps your arms are right up against your ears. That would be awesome if that's the case. Reach up and let your hands travel back a little bit, squeezing your shoulder blades as you reach your fingertips up. Breathe in. Exhale, bring the hands in front, still keeping those arms straight, fingertips reaching away from the chest, reaching forward. Feel your shoulder blades shifting away from each other, creating a little extra space around the mid-back spine. Breathe deep. Next inhalation, just raise those hands right back up. Breathe in. Exhale, bring it down. Nice. Let's just roll the shoulders up and back. As we breathe in, the shoulders come up and back. As we breathe out, they come down and shift forward at the bottom of a circle. So do that a bit with your breath, coordinated with your shoulders. Let's go the other way. Yes. And now we do a bicycle. So each shoulder moving around the circle as the other one goes behind the circle. So we're just doing the bicycle with the shoulders. Breathe and let's switch directions. All right, push your hands like you're pushing away the walls. Push them out, push it out, 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 out. Stretch it straight out. Turn your palms face up and breathe in, lift. Turn the palms out and push down all the way to the ground next to your hips. Exhale. Somebody's popping in and out on me. Who are you? Inhale, bring it up. There you are again. Hi. Push it down, exhale. One more time. Up Exhale, bring it down. Nice. So we did a little bit of the face, a little bit of the neck, and a little bit of the shoulders. Let's do some twisting in the torso now, bringing the yoga focus down into the body. So I've stretched my legs out. If you didn't have them stretched out before, do that now. And we're just going to warm up a little bit before we start twisting. Allow yourself to stroke your legs from hips to toes or ankles, wherever your fingers reach. Bending the body forward, we exhale. Inhale, come up. Let's do that 5 times. Down and up. Down and up. That's 4. Down and up. That's 3. I'm counting down. So if I said that's 4, you think that we did 4? No. All right, we got one more time here. Let's stay down for a moment as we just allow the back to relax. Looking down at your legs, relax through the legs, the back, and the hips. And then come up with a big inhale. And take a minute to make sure you're really sitting properly on your hips, connecting the bones of the pelvis down into the earth. And that gives you something to push down on, to lift. Pushing down on your hips, lift and lengthen through the back, through the spine, through the chest, top of the head, still reaching up. We're going to try and stay elongated all the way through the spine, from tailbone to the top of the head, as we do our seated twist. So if you know what you're doing, you can go ahead and get into it. If you need to follow instructions, this is where you have to pay a little attention to when I say left and right. We're going to bend the right leg, cross it over the left knee, extend forward with your left arm, and then wrap your arm around that knee, or just grab the knee or the leg in your hand. If you can, wrap your elbow right around the knee so there's a little joint-to-joint communication right here, knee to elbow, opposite sides. And from there, remember, we're reaching up with the top of the head. We begin to sit as tall as possible, a beautiful posture. Shoulders back. Even though this arm is reaching around, still think about bringing that shoulder back, which will bring the chest around. All right, we reach the right hand forward, and then let it travel behind you at shoulder level, keeping your eyes on your fingers. Let it go as far back as it can go, and then drop it down. I'll shift a little bit so you can see how it looks from the side. And this hand that's hovering here in front of your chest and your thigh, you might want to put a sacred circle there, and that's a yoga tradition. The circle represents eternity, or the circle of life, like in Lion King. Or what I like to do is, as I'm focusing on my breath and my yoga, my mind tends to want something to think about. So I think about traveling around this circle with my breath. Inhale on half of the circle, exhale on the other half of the circle. Send your mind around as you calm the spirit, soothe the body, and look over your right shoulder. So this hand went back, it dropped down, it supports you in a beautiful sense of posture. And we look over the right shoulder and breathe. If you want to twist a little more, pull or hug that knee towards your armpit, and that'll bring the torso around. You're looking over your right shoulder now. Eyes focus in the distance. Your mind can dream about traveling around this circle as you breathe. Find yourself making slight little micro adjustments in the hips, in the shoulders, in the torso, in the head, in the neck. Little tiny adjustments, gentle. And just notice the effect of those little adjustments. Does it make you feel more connected to yourself? Keep breathing. Don't rush it. Be in the moment. And when that moment feels like it's come to a good changing moment, changing time, bring the hand up behind you and then exhale. Bring it forward. I should have said inhale as you bring the hand and then exhale as you reach forward. Let's uncross the legs now. And imagine you're holding a bowling ball, a beachy ball, not a bowling ball, a beach ball above your head. And just bring it down over your toes. Bring it into your chest. Bring it overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up. So you're making a circle with your hands, your fingers over your toes, towards your chest and up. 3 more times. Inhale, good. Exhale all the way. And last time up and down. Bring it back. So we'll switch around the other way now. Another spinal twist, twisting around the other way. That was the right leg bending. Now we're going to do the left leg bending. Bend the left leg. Remember, we have to be sitting well before we even do that. Cross it over. Right arm reaching around that knee, or just grab the knee in your hand. And we're going to reach the fingers of the left hand forward. Watch them as they go behind you all the way back. Drop it down. And look over your left shoulder, sacred circle on your hand in the chest area. And sit beautifully tall, beautiful posture. Elongate through the spine. Twist. And you can sort of visualize if you want. What's it like when you wring out a washcloth? All that old stale water leaves. Think about your spine and your back and your muscles, all getting that kind of a treatment here in this spinal twist. Breathe deep, calm the mind. Let your eyes focus in the distance. And your awareness travels inward to your true self. And any messages the body is sending, be aware, respect, honor yourself. Breathe in and lift the hand behind you. Exhale, bring it forward. Both hands reach forward. Uncross your legs. Let's hold that beach ball over our head. Bring it to the chest. Inhale big. Exhale, bring it out over your toes and up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, down and out. Keep it going. And then come back to a comfortable seated position and let your legs, my computer does not want to turn on. There we go, now it's going to turn on. Oh my goodness. So, okay, let's let ourselves come into a little bit of a straddle, just a mini straddle. Legs are 2 feet apart, maybe a little bit more, not way out there to the side like I sometimes do. So the feet are going to flop outward. Let me scoot the camera back just a hair so you can see what's happening with the feet. So the feet are kind of traveling out. The way the yoga teachers like to say, the little toe edge of the foot reaching for the ground. So we're turning all the bones of the legs in the hip socket, rotating those bones. So the little toes reach out. Little toes reach out. Little toes reach out. Now let's bring it up and let the big toes come together, almost touching or touching perhaps. Little toe to the floor. Big toes to each other. 3 more times. Lots of breathing. All right, let those legs relax a little bit and flop open. Knees just slightly bent. Walk your fingers towards your ankles. Bring your hands, your elbows close to your knees and your hands close to your feet. And round your back and drop your head down. Down. Round your back. and soften everything in the body. Find your balance point. It may be a little bit deeper than what I'm showing you. It may be a little bit more up here in a perfect, normal sort of upright sitting position. Try to relax and fold forward. Soften everything for 3 deep breaths. Beautiful, very relaxing, very incorporating, bringing all the parts of the body together through a relaxed, folded forward position. All right, so now I would like to do the arms, shoulders, hands, and upper back. We'll come into a seated position again. If you want to bend your knees in, that's fine. If that doesn't work for you, it doesn't have to be cross-legged. So whatever position you're in, sit tall, straighten the back, shoulders relaxed, hands to prayer pose. Take a moment to just focus inward. And then take those hands away from the chest a little bit and let's make our figure 8. Really turn those wrists all the way to their extreme bend position as you come around. Inhale and exhale, infinity. Let's go the other way. Turn your infinity inside out, upside down, backwards. All right, bring them in front. Bring the elbows up high and interlock your fingers. Really dig it in there so you feel a little stimulation between the fingers on this webbing skin between the fingers. Wiggle the fingers, push. Breathe deep. And then let's clasp, squeeze, breathe in. Exhale, release. Bring it together again, inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. Bring it together, clasp your hands together, squeeze. And exhale, release. Let's do more arm work. Hands flat together, elbows high and far apart, shoulders height. Push. Push your fingertips together. Push your heel of your hand and the palm of the hand together. Work the muscles of the fingers and the muscles of the hand. Push. Keep breathing. Begin to engage not only your hands, but your forearms and your upper arms, your biceps, your triceps, your shoulders, your chest, underneath the collarbone. Work those muscles in the fore chest area, and then all the way around to the back where the shoulder blades are, the whole midriff zone underneath the armpits. You can work that. Keep pushing everything. Push and breathe. Three more breaths. Keep pushing hard. Push, 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 push. Don't stop. Push. That's one breath. Breathe in. Exhale. Push, 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 push. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. And last breath. Breathe in. Keep pushing. Exhale. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. And relax. Wiggle your fingers. Swing your legs, your arms forward and back. Elbows go way back. Fingers reach way forward. All right, hands together again, prayer pose. Interlock your fingers, bring those elbows up, pull. Keep interlocking your fingers tight so that your hands don't actually pull apart. Keep those hands pushing or clasping, but pull. Use all the same muscles you used before. The shoulders, the back, the midriff area, under the armpits. Very important area to stimulate because it's part of the midriff, it's part of the envelope that holds the chest, the heart, the lungs, the adrenals, connects down to the kidneys. Keep pulling and breathing. Use all the arm muscles, all the hand muscles, all the shoulder and chest. 3 more breaths. Keep pulling. I know, keep pulling. All right, reach it out, stretch it out, and let one arm come up and one down, and switch. Inhale, exhale. We're going to let the body start to bend, blowing slightly like a palm tree. Bend. Brush your cheek against your arm against your cheek as you bend. I want you to stay over here and really feel the stretch from the hip through the side body. Create a little extra space between each of those little rib bones there. Feel the stretch in the armpit. Feel the stretch in the elbow. Feel the stretch in the palm of the hand. Spread the fingers wide. Everything from the hip bone to the fingertips. Breathe air into the stretch. And then reach up to the ceiling, slowly uncurl the body, and let's go the other way. Stretch from fingertips to the hip bone. Feel the stretch in the side body. Breathe deep. And then reach up, bring the body up. And let's go over again. Stretch. We're going to take this top hand and bring it down to the floor near the knee, on the outside of the knee. Exhale. Inhale up and open your chest to the sky, your palm of your hand lifting up, face reaching up. Exhale, touch the floor on the other side of your knee. Exhale it all out. Inhale up. Exhale down. Just a gentle twist of the torso because we're opening the chest and closing the chest. Open up, focus down. Inhale, open up. And one more time. Open up, close it down. Come back to seated. Arms out. Tilt the other way, stretch over. Find your gentle, awesome side stretch. And bring that top hand down to the floor on the outside of your knee. Look down at the floor between your hands, or perhaps by your hip. Exhale. I'm going to scoot over just a little bit. Inhale, open up, and let's lift the chest up towards the sky. Let the palm of the hand be facing up, and the face facing up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, up. Exhale, bring it down, and inhale, up. Last time, down and up. Come back to seated, straight, arms straight out from the shoulders. Bring them up, breathe in, and prayer hands down. Thank you. Let's stretch those legs out again. In fact, let's go ahead and find a reclined position. Yes, that's right. It is time to lay down on our backs. Go ahead and find your savasana. Relax deep into it. I'm sorry, I'm just really loving my music, and when I don't have it, it kind of feels a little like something's missing. Find yourself all the way spread out on your yoga mat, relaxed and heavy on the floor. Take a moment to notice where your body carries the weight down onto the mat, onto the floor, into the earth. And it's always nice to just acknowledge that the earth is pushing up with the same force that your body is pushing down. So you're getting support from the planet. Isn't that nice? Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. The force of your body pushing down is balanced by the force of the earth pushing up. I love that symmetry and that balance. Oh, nice. All right, let's bend the knees and place the feet close to the hips, and then take a little windshield wiper knees left and right. Allow the hips to loosen up. We've worked from our top of our head. We've worked with the face and the neck and the shoulders and the torso. We've twisted in the upper body. And now we're going to work a little bit on the lower body, the lower back, the hips, and the legs. We're just allowing the knees to flop, really flop left and right, all the way down as far as they can go. Loosen the hips up, get them ready for this hamstring stretch that's coming. Knees up, knees to the chest. Hands on the knees. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Take your time. Be in the moment. Don't rush. Don't anticipate the next move too much. Just be enjoying each stretch as a standalone moment in time. Let's hold those legs tight into the chest with both hands. Really use your arm muscles. Squeeze the legs in farther than they normally would ever come. Squeeze yourself. Knees to the chest or shoulders. Inhale and exhale with little breaths. Squeeze it in a little tighter. And then we release. Arms and legs up. Circle the wrists, circle the ankles. Circle the other way around. Change again, and one more time, change it up. Ankles flexed, wrists flexed, and point. Flex and point. Flex, point. Keep breathing. All right, let's get them flexed, ankles and wrists. Toes pointing backwards, fingers pointing backwards. Hold it. Try to get the legs straight if you can. If not, don't worry about it. We're going to bend the elbows and bend the knees. Bring them down, push it up. 10 times. That's 10. 9. Keep breathing. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3, 2, and 1. Circle the ankles, circle the wrists again. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Do whatever feels good right now. Whew. And then let's bend the knees and place the legs flat out on the ground. Arms reach overhead, long body stretch. Stretch like you just woke up from the most wonderful sleep. Oh, give us a little yawn noises. Relax. Relax everything again. Find your most comfortable version of Savasana. Arms out, legs separated a little bit, toes flopping out. That's the way. Relax. Check in with yourself. Check in with your gratitude monitor. We're getting ready for the hamstring stretch now, so we're going to bring up the left leg. Let's bring the left leg up. And as you bring it up, let it bend at the knee. Let it bend quite a bit at the knee, maybe even a 90-degree bend. Arms reach out to the side, palms up. Circle that knee. A big circle as long as you don't have any pain in your hip or anywhere. Make it as big as you can and breathe a lot. Circle the other way, big circle. Let's change direction one more time. All right, stretch the leg up. It can be a little bit, don't worry about it. Reach with your hands, grab the leg wherever your hands reach, and use the arms to pull the leg a little bit towards your face. Be gentle, always gentle. Don't overstretch or force that hamstring and hip system. The whole goal here is just to find your range of motion wherever it may be, from way in your comfort zone, somewhere over with the foot over the hips, to the edge of your comfort or the edge of your therapeutic zone. Right there. And just relax. Relax everything. Don't force. We're just finding our range of motion, acknowledging the edge. Let's find the middle of the range. Allow your leg to just drift in the middle of the leg, in the middle of the range of motion. And let's rub the back of the thigh, the hamstring area from hip towards the back of the knee. Just a little massage. Let it know that you love it. It's a good leg. All right. Let's rub all the way around the knee. And then reach for the calf muscle. The calf muscle is super important in circulating your lymphatics through the body. Every step you take, every flex that your ankle makes, it pumps the fluid in the lymphatic system through the body. So it's a little bit like the heart of, instead of pumping blood, it pumps lymphatic fluids. All right, now we've got to stretch that leg up a little bit and find your range of motion again. Let's hold the leg at a static stretch at the edge of your range of motion. Relax if you can and breathe deep. Hold steady for 25 seconds. I've already had you there for a few seconds, so normally we go 30 seconds. I'm watching the clock. You relax. Try and get that leg to just relax. And now it'll come a little deeper. If not, don't worry about it. But it usually comes just a hair deeper after you've done the static stretch. And if you want to rub the thigh again, that's perfectly acceptable. Work with your breath. Here's the real moment when you extend your flexibility. Stretch gently. Breathe deeply. And that's release. Let the leg drift back towards vertical. Bend the knee and grab the left knee in your left hand. The right leg reaching for your heel, or your ankle, or your foot. And hold the leg like a baby. Rock the baby back and forth. All right, let's take the knee in the right hand and cross it over to the floor or close to the floor. You can lay the leg on a pillow. It can maybe hover slightly. And this left shoulder reaching back for the floor probably won't be on the floor. But the idea is the knee is reaching to the right side of the body. At the same moment, the shoulder is reaching for the left side. Both are reaching for the floor. Relax through the hips. Relax through the legs. Relax the feet. Relax through the hips and lower back and waist. Relax through the chest, shoulders, arms, hands, and fingers. a little micro adjustment as you need. Find your most deep and relaxing spinal twist. With the left leg crossed over to the right side. Chest aiming up towards the ceiling or the sky. Your face can look up or to the right. Some people may feel like they want to look to the left. That's fine. Make sure you're not forcing anything right now. Everything is deep relaxation. Deep breath. Onto your back. Let's do another long body stretch. Stretch long, like you just woke up from the most lovely sleep. Elongate and breathe in. Expand your rib cage in all directions. Breathe in as much air as you can and hold it for just a moment before you let it all go. Beautiful. Okay, it's time for the right leg to come up. Bend that knee 90 degrees or so. Circle the knee all the way around. Relax through the lower back. Lots of breathing here. Change direction. Change direction again. And then we're going to stretch that leg up. If the leg is straight, that's great. Flex that ankle and feel energy in the back of the leg. If it's a little bent, that's okay too. Reach the arms towards the leg. Grab a hold wherever your arms reach and gently bring the leg by pulling with your hands into a strong stretch. Be very careful. Appreciate your body, respect its limits and its messages. Stretch gently and breathe a lot. Find your range of motion, find your edges. Your edge of your extreme stretch is wherever it is. Find the middle of your range of motion and just let the leg stay there in the middle. And let's rub the back of the leg from the back of the knee up towards the hip. All the way into the hip socket a little bit. Give some thanks to your flanks. And then back towards the knee and just make yourself comforted and soothed. Maybe go into the calf muscle towards the ankle and Achilles tendon. Squeeze and release. Appreciate and love. Yes, this is what it's all about, people. Stretch, breathe, give yourself comfort. Connect with yourself, honor yourself. Yes. All right, let's see if we can bring that leg into its full range of motion from vertical all the way to incline towards the chest, the face area. Bring it into a good stretch. Hold the leg at its extreme stretch. Hold it right there. Keep breathing. This is a static stretch, so just try to relax. It's a 30-second static stretch. Hold. Breathe. Stretch. Static stretch. No movement. now that we've been patient, maybe it'll come a little deeper into your stretch. Maybe just a hair deeper. Hold and breathe. And then when you're ready, release and bend the knee. Take the knee in your right hand, the heel in your left hand. Rock the baby. Lots of good restorative breaths here. All right, cross the knee across the body. Grab the knee in your left hand and bring it close to the floor, maybe all the way to the floor. Let that right shoulder reach back. Open the chest to the sky. Spinal twist with deep relaxation. Starting at the tailbone. Relax. The hips. Let go. And the lower back and mid back and upper back throughout the torso, chest, shoulders, arms, fingers, legs, feet, toes. Relax. Deep relaxation. Don't anticipate the next move. Be here, be now. Breathe and relax everything. Let go. Beautiful. Let's wiggle the fingers and toes a little bit before we come out of this position. Slowly unwind, bring the legs back. Lay flat on your back. Stretch out like a starfish on the beach. Arms and legs spread wide. Relax. As you breathe in, visualize warm, salty water washing over your whole body. Gently. As you exhale, visualize the water draining away, leaving you sparkling on the sand in the sunlight. Imagine the feel of the warm, salty water as you breathe in. Imagine the feel of the warm sunlight on your skin as you exhale. Arms in and place your hands on your belly. One hand on your chest or midriff, one hand on your belly or tummy. And as you inhale and exhale, feel your hands rise. Is just your tummy moving? Is the lower hand moving? Or is the upper hand doing all the work? The upper hand sensing where the work is being done, I should say. Just notice. Maybe both move in unison, that's nice. Maybe it's sequential, belly, chest, belly, belly, chest, belly. Just notice where your breath is. That's awesome. Thank you for that. Let's bring the hands alongside the body, palms down on the ground, and bend the knees. Place those heels quite close to the hips. And we're going to pick the hips up and push them to the sky. And release, knees to the chest, feet to the ground, hips up, hips down, knees to the chest. 3 more times, up and down. in and down, up and down, in and down, up and down, in and down. Bring the hips up, keep them up, squeeze the buttocks. Make a bridge between your heels and your shoulders. Everything else is up. If you choose to, you could do the shoulder squeeze. Bring the shoulders together under the upper back and clasp your hands together under your tailbone. If you did that, you can probably bring your hips up higher. Squeeze the buttocks, breathe them up, breathe deep. Squeeze the buttocks, lift the hips higher, breathe deeper. Come on, we've been relaxing for a while, work. All right, lower the back. Bring the hips down to the ground. Unwind your shoulders. Bring the knees to the chest, hands to the knees wide. Rock left and right, rock. 3 more times. Rock it left and right. And back to the middle of the back. Bring your knees away from your chest, but keep your hands on your knees. Let your knees pull your head and shoulders off the ground. Round your back. Look down towards your hips. Round your back even more. And then rock a little bit. Start a rock going. Rock from tailbone to shoulders. Rock about 10 times. Woo, the hour's almost gone. We didn't get even up onto our feet, but we did stretch. Come on into seated position. We did stretch and give a little extra yoga love to the face, the head, the shoulders, the chest, the hips, the belly, the torso, the twisting. The legs got some good stretching. Let's do a little bit of footwork now. And we have a few minutes left, so we have a good amount of time. Stretch your right leg out straight and bring your left leg up on top of your thigh, or close to the knee is okay, anywhere like that. Give it a brush or two in case you got some dust on your feet there, or dog hair. I know some of you with your pets. So we're gonna just give our feet a little gentle thumb circling massage right in the center of the sole of the foot. Breathe deep. And then we're going to bring these thumbs, these little circling thumbs, up to the ball of the foot by the big toe. And work your way towards the little toe. Each toe's ball, each toe's connection to the foot gets some massaging love. All the way to the tiny toe, the baby toe. And then all the way back up the xylophone towards the bass notes. Let's take the whole right hand and use it to, the palm of the hand goes right on the ball of the left foot, and the fingers wrap around the toes. And then we bring it out and back. Breathe. Bring those toes back, hold, and see if you can bring the foot into the air a little bit, a little rock the baby kind of position. But we just want to flex the ankle. So we're trying to find any way you can to make your ankle flex as much as it can. Stretch that Achilles, stretch that sole of the foot, the plantar fasciitis, stretch the toes back at the same time. Breathe. Nice. All right, lay the foot back down on that thigh, and let's do the splitting toes. You know how you do the splits, or you did the splits at some point when you were a kid? Well, your toes do that. Instead of the legs going each one their own way, the toes. Work your way down from big toe to little toe. Each toe goes back and forth. Back and forth. And again with the whole toes flexing. Again with the ankle. And see if you can grab your big toe in your two fingers, your Cub Scout salute, and straighten that leg out, or maybe just get a little bit straight. Lift it up a little higher. Bend the knee, straight. Bend the knee, straight. 3 more times. All right, let's switch legs. So we're going to bend the right leg. Left leg is stretched straight out in front. Bring that foot on top of the thigh or down by the knee. Bring it into your working range here and dust it off a little bit if you need to. Let's go ahead and circle the thumbs on the sole of the foot. Give your foot some love. Give it some attention. Tell it it's time to heal. Time to relax. Time to be soothed. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Work your way up, closer to the toes. And to the big toe area, big toe mound. Index toe. Middle toe. Ring toe. Little toe. And back up the xylophone towards the big toe. All right, the left hand, grab onto all the toes in one big grasp. Bend and flex, bend and flex. Keep breathing. Split the toes one way and then the other, starting with the big toe and index toe, back and forth several times. Nice. Work your way down. Every pair of toes gets to split back and forth. Breathe. And work your way down. All the way to the baby. And back up. Grab all the toes, flex. Find the flex, find the flex. Flex the ankle too. Do what you have to do to stretch that Achilles tendon. Toes back, ankle flexed. Breathe. Pretty intense. All right, we're going to grab the big toe with 2 fingers and lift it up. Lift it a little higher. Hold and breathe. Bend the knee a few times. I know our hour's almost over, but let's try one more thing. Let's put our feet on the ground and push from behind. Get up onto those feet. The toes are pointing out 45 degrees. We're going for the old yoga squat. Make sure your feet are a good distance apart to support you. Hands on the floor in front of your feet. Elbows inside the knees. Once you get that set, lift the chest. Push with the elbows out and push with the knees in. And then hands into prayer pose. Lift the top of the head. Beautiful posture, not punching forward. Breathe deep. Let's put the hands on the floor in front of the feet. And push with your feet down. Bring the body hips high, head low. It's not really a downward dog. It's just a forward fold. Let your head hang. Bend the knees. Bend the knees quite a lot. And come place them on your knees. Carefully pushing up Push the knees and bring the body up. Coming up to standing. Hey, look at that. We actually stood up. Let's get those heels right under the hips. Tuck the hips under. Lift the sternum, lift the top of the head. Shoulders back and down, arms hanging relaxed. Mountain pose. Breathe in. Lift the arms up slowly. Visualize the beautiful sunrise on the mountain. Bring the hands to temple pose above. That means your fingers are interlocked, but your index fingers are pointing up. Stretch tall as you can, like a needle. Bring it down to prayer pose. Soften through the body, but keep the spine long and tall. Hands coming to the heart. I bow to you. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for yoga. Enjoy your weekend. See you soon. Namaste. From my heart to yours, you know I love you so much. Take care of yourself. See you soon.